Hey there, welcome back. We're going to talk about those rank stripes, insignias, decals, whatever you want to call those that indicate what rank you are. Well, Raidshook broke those things, and you may be asking yourself or thinking in your head right now, didn't Benz already do a video like this? Well, I did. It was a year ago, and there was a lot of mistakes that I made in that video. A lot of people have been watching it lately, and they've been messaging me saying it doesn't work. Well, it does work on my end, and that is only because I forgot to tell you about the things that I did to get it to work in the first place. So that is my bad, and so we're going to redo this video again. So I apologize. In the last video, I forgot to mention a couple of things. So let's get right into it. Very first thing you want to do is pull up your main game directory. If you have skip intro in your main game directory, and if you don't know what the hell I'm talking about, that means you don't have it installed. Go to your main game directory, look for the S's. If you see skip intro, take that shit out of your main game directory, okay? Because that is confusing a lot of people because they're getting into the game super fast and they can't time everything right. So you got that skip intro mod out of your main game directory. It's completely removed, right? Good. So make sure you delete that out or remove it from your main game directory, and then we're going to move on to the next step, and that is the GTA 5 settings that I forgot to mention on the last video that I did. Now, once you are inside your game, you need to go to your GTA 5 settings. So go ahead and press escape when you're inside the game, whether it's story mode or if you're about to go on patrol. It doesn't really matter at this point. You're going to go to settings, very bottom of the screen to the left, saving and start up. Make sure the landing page is off. Make sure that is story mode, and then you come up here to game, and then go to exit, and then you need to exit the game and follow the next step. So as we know, Raidshook broke, the decals or insignias. So we need to go into the Raidshook menu first. So you want to double click the Rage plugin hook exe file, or I should say shortcut key. We're going to double click, and then we're going to hold the shift key down for about 2 or 3 seconds. We got to get to the Rage menu, okay? The very first thing you want to do is go to game settings, go to command line switches, and usually this will work for you. Most people it works really well for, and that is the force windows mode. Now I know some people are like,
but I don't want to play in window mode, Benzo.
I didn't say you have to. All you have to do is click one button in the game, you're done. You're out of Windows mode, you're back to, just normal full screen mode. Now, once you did that, go to plugins, and then notice, look at me guys, look what I have. I have a shit ton of plugins. My advice is to load maybe 1 or 2 things and then load the rest yourself in the game. So unfortunately, Raidshook authors decided not to put a save and exit, just a save. I want to, make some changes, and I just want to be able to save it and then exit out. But unfortunately, you have to save and launch, but make sure you close out of everything, okay, after you're done with that. And let's move on to the next step. So my advice is to have the Rage shortcut, somewhere where you can click on it really easy. But better yet, what I would have you do is probably get this to the taskbar, because you only have to click it once. So you could right click and then maybe go to taskbar. I think they have that for Windows 10, if I'm not mistaken. And then for Windows 11, it's easier. You just kind of walk it down here at the very bottom of the screen. And I'm just going to link it right there because I just have to click it once. Let's go into story mode first. You can do it different ways. If you have it through Epic Games or retail, or if you have it through Steam, things like that. You can launch it any way you want. It doesn't matter, but you want to be able to get to your desktop pretty fast and easy. So I have my launcher right here. Let's go ahead and do that. Wait for it to launch. And then I'm going to hover over the Windows key that is on my keyboard, the Windows key, which is right next to the left Alt key. I'm going to wait till I see Social Club, log in to the top right. And don't judge my Social Club name, okay? This was created like 10 years ago, okay? I apologize to all the midgets out there, okay? And then watch for the top right. Wait for the Social Club to log in. Look to the top right. Looking. I'm going to press my Windows key. Okay, see that? Now launch it right here. It's very bottom of the screen. You just see that? And another thing too, if you have NVE installed, remember that long intro that it has. You're going to have to wait for that intro to play first. Wait for the Social Club to log into the top of the right of the screen. And as soon as you see that, that is when you hit that Windows key, or if you know it's about to happen, hit the Windows key and get ready to launch that Rage plugin hook, and you should be good to go. Now, because I'm not having Raidshook load all my plugins, if you have a lot of plugins, it would be sitting here for another minute. So I'm going to show you how easy it is to get out of Windows mode, and that is the Alt plus the Enter key on your keyboard. Alt plus Enter, and you get right into full screen. That's as simple as that right there. I do that every single time that I play this game, and I usually get less crashes that way. Now, the moment of truth. Will this work? I'm going to use skin control here because it's a little bit easier for me. I'm going to go into a character that I created. It's LSPD. It's going to be a Sergeant, Class C, and they're working right there. But now that we know that it's working, some of you may be asking yourself, how do you get the decals, the rank stripes on your sleeve? Well, there's a lot of different ways you can do that. You can do it through EUP menu if you have EUP installed. You'd go to the section right here. And if you have Simple Trainer, for example, you can go to the section right here, and it would be under this part. And then you can adjust the ranks as you see fit. You can also do it through the police locker room. A lot of people forget about that. You can go to the police locker room, and you can adjust the ranks in this section right here. So hopefully that'll clear up some confusion from my last video. So I apologize not giving the correct information out the first time. So hopefully you got some use out of today's video. If you did, make sure to hit the like button, leave a comment down below. You know the drill for YouTube, and I really appreciate it. Until next time, we'll see you in the next patrol. Take care and stay safe.